I'm gonna stop with the self-referential stuff because that bugs me when I look at it. Seriously, it really fucking. Like, this is a fucked up. Shut the fuck up and just do the show. I don't know if we started yet. Well, we probably started now because I did the thing. Hey, buddy.
What's going on, man? How was your last couple weeks?
My last couple weeks were great. I edited that show. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. There's gonna be more bits in this week because that was easier than I thought it would be. Welcome to Durnkt Industries Bits Emporium. We got all the bits. We got new bits. We got old bits. We got current events bits. We got presidential bits. We got bits going all the way back to Eisenhower's days. You want to know about our bits? We're gonna tell you about our bits because we're gonna hear from our bits from our state-of-the-art bit engineer. Take it.
We got bits.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you. That is our bits engineer. You know about our bits. You come on down to Durnkt Industries Crazy Bits Emporium, and we will tell you we got all the bits.
Yeah.
I didn't do as many this past one because I was afraid of the workload.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they shot quick.
But it wasn't that bad.
They shot quick, and I gotta give you props. I'm giving you props for editing that thing together like that because you had editing within editing. I'm so proud of you. You've grown up so fast. So fast.
Oh, you use lotion? There was a smell there.
I do. It's like a fruity kind.
I would say more of a semen kind, but that's... Sure, you had a whole morning. It's fine. Sometimes you wake up and you gotta handle, like, you fucked up everything.
There's a computer, like, right there.
Yep. And you are alone in that basement, too. And I assume mostly soundproofed.
Yes.
Amy! She's not going to watch this. She doesn't watch any of our stuff.
No, she's, yeah.
My wife will watch our stuff, which means I love her.
I'm not even sure I'm the demo for this stuff, so my wife certainly isn't.
I don't know, you laugh at it.
True enough.
We have koozies this week.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want to show the brands, but there's brands on the koozies.
Brands on the koozies.
There's brands on the koozies. This one's a local one, though. This one's fine. Actually, that one's
That's kind of local.
There's a factory.
There's a factory here. They don't make...
They don't make the thing you'd think they make.
No,
when you hear Yamaha, wait, do I have to bleep that?
No, why would we bleep that shit?
Okay, go to... Well, I bleeped your one business.
I know, but I thought that was part of the joke, which was awesome, by the way.
Okay.
So
I suppose it's different because that one business is like a small business.
Yeah, that's true, maybe.
Yeah, but what do they? They make like boat motors or something.
Well,
in town, don't they?
They make
and lawnmowers. I remember they make lawnmowers.
Yeah, they make like weird shit, like lawnmowers. I think for a while they made trolley cars. No shit, like subway cars. I'm pretty sure. Like they got a contract.
Yamaha makes
they got a contract to make like smaller, more efficient trolley cars and shit. I used to know somebody who worked there, so.
That's cool.
I actually, way back in the day, when I was like a young one, when I, didn't have any...
When you're one of the wild ones.
I didn't have any, like, respectable skills yet.
Wait, they're gonna content match that. I'm gonna
probably. I actually I was hired at Yamaha to do stuff. I went to the first training. I was like, no. And I walked out.
There's a long history of you not doing jobs.
I have a problem with authority. That's what it comes down to.
I do as well.
That's why it's so much better. I finally got to the point where I started telling people in interviews. I know it's true. We are the same person, except...
You'll find this out eventually, but we have this theory that we are the same person, just born like 15 years apart.
Exactly. It's like, I'm bigger but better looking.
You son of a bitch.
Anyway, my point is, I finally at some point in my job getting career, is that a thing? I don't know. There came a point when I was like, started to tell bosses, I said, listen, if you want somebody to work for you, I'm not the right guy. If you want to work with me, I could probably make that happen. But I'm not going to work for you. So it's just out on the table right now. And 50% of the time, that was a good thing.
One of the things I do, and I mean, they take this as a grain of salt because I haven't had a job in 3 years. Like a real one, anyway.
True.
I do. this bugs me. No, but I'll get to this point later. But
here we go.
No, the thing I started doing when I was doing like getting job stuff, they'd do this. How many times you've been sick? How many times you've not showed up for work? And I do it seriously every time. I would just tell them I was sick. I was sick 5 times, and I didn't show up for work once. And they're like, what? And I would get these looks like, why are you telling me this? I'm like, because I'm going to be fucking honest with you. Sometimes I just...
Right? Yeah.
Occasionally get sick. Occasionally a family thing happens. You don't show up for fucking work. I'm going to be fucking honest with you. And I actually had a manager go, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, right? When the right person with the right guy.
I'm sure according to them, nobody's ever been sick. Nobody's ever not shown up for work.
Yeah. I once almost didn't get a job because I said that, yes, I thought most theft was internal. It's a retail place.
Most theft
is internal. Hey,
what's up? What? Dude, don't unplug my... What the hell are you... Don't take my damn TV! What the hell, man? That doesn't fit. Dude. Not cool. Not cool.
That was the thing. He was like, oh, and I was, my roommate was the manager of the store at the time. So she like came back to me and she was like, yeah, because the district manager was hiring. He was, yeah, he almost didn't want to hire you because you said that most theft is internal. And I said, well, it is. And she, I know it is, but he doesn't, he thinks that to actually say that you know that is a bad thing. And I'm like, why would that be?
It's not a bad thing. It's just a reality that I'm aware of.
Somehow me acknowledging that was bad.
Was a point that, actually, I want to talk about this. What was the thing I was supposed to come back to?
I don't know. Shit.
There's something that bugged me,
Something but bugs you. Fuck!
Oh, no, wait, okay, no, I know what it is now. Okay.
Okay, go.
I responded, I know what it is now too quickly because I already want to put a thing in there.
Yeah, I know, right? Me too. And cut the sketch.
Okay, so, fuck! Damn it! Okay. No, the event we did, our buddy Colby Coash, who's a senator, did a thing about leadership. He was doing talk about leadership and motivation was, and it comes back to that. He talked about like unhappy employees often. Was it him or no? It was Bill Ray. Ray? How do you spell it?
Just call him Bill.
Bill. Dr. Bill.
Dr.
Bill. And he was talking about how he would go into companies and ask if staplers would go missing.
Right.
Because if staplers would go missing, that means you have an unhappy workforce and they're not getting paid enough. And it's sort of a subconscious way of evening the score.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
I thought, I'm going to be honest with you, it was a leadership conference that we went to for like a field that we aren't in.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It was for like a health
mental health practitioners.
I thought that was fucking incredible.
It was fascinating.
I was doing audio the entire day, so I was like in the head of the person talking. It was a weird thing because like I'd be testing the audio, I'd put the headphones on, and then be talking to a guy like way over there, and I would just be in on a conversation. I felt a little dirty.
It's true, because you're right, fucking there.
Eavesdropping.
If we are living in a material world, I am a material girl. Know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material.
Because you are right there.
Yeah, you put a mic on somebody and put some headphones on, you are right fucking there.
And they will forget almost immediately that they have a microphone on.
Oh, yeah.
They almost immediately, and they will just start having. Colby started singing. He started singing.
Yes,
he started singing
did.
Like, I'm not gonna say what song, but he started singing like some awesome, like low-end punk rock, like underground shit, and I'm like, Colby, you're awesome.
Never would have thought that coming from that guy.
No,
but
I kind of guessed it.
Yeah.
there's a part of him that was awesome.
Yep. Who wants to rip that suit off and be free?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the fact that he's in the suit that makes me believe that whole statement, because he is, when you get to know him a little bit, he is sort of a quiet guy.
No, totally.
So the fact that he's brave enough to throw the suit on and represent as a senator, is...
Well, I mean, I think that's what people, and we're totally off topic, but that's okay. But that's the thing about introverts that most people don't understand, is that being introverted doesn't mean that you can't feel comfortable or do well in front of big crowds.
Yeah.
Generally, it just means that you'd rather not be around people because people fucking suck.
Yes.
It's generally what that means. I mean, it's... Here's the weird part. Both you and I...
We're actually introverted.
We're introverted.
Yeah.
We're totally introverts. Obviously we are. We would rather we actually feel more comfortable by ourselves, or maybe with one or two people, thinking serious shit and being all, dark and brooding and shit.
To that point, I have a nightmare scenario this weekend coming up.
Oh fuck.
For that point, I fucking boogie in my nose.
Yeah, there is actually. There is.
I can feel it. It's right. You can't see it. I know you can't see it, but it's right here.
Dude,
and
just
it's bugging the shit out of me.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
There's no fucking...
Yes, go for it, man.
I'm not gonna pick my nose on camera.
Do it for the people at home.
The nightmare.
Come on.
The nightmare scenario I have coming up. This weekend, I was in a fantasy football league this fall, and I got dead fucking last because I have a couple of severe problems with my personality. When somebody tells me I have to pay attention to something, I'm not going to.
Do it. Yep.
So I went 2-12 on the season because I almost every week started somebody who wasn't playing.
Oh my god.
Who just didn't play that week because I just didn't fucking pay attention. I am the worst. And for some reason I want to do it again next year.
You do realize there are things on the interwebs that you can just go to that lay all that shit out for you.
No, I know, and I tried to pay attention to that shit. But what I didn't pay attention to was the injury reports and shit. That got me in trouble this year.
Yeah.
Also, I first picked Adrian Peterson, who didn't play a fucking game this year.
And I didn't know that because I don't pay attention to that.
He beat the shit out of a child. So my whole draft was fucked from get one. But no, this weekend, we don't bet money per se. We bet if you get first in the league, you get free drinks and free food for one night. Everybody goes out and you get a free meal and then free drinks for the night. Everybody else pays for it.
Dig it. All right. Okay.
If you get second, you get a free meal. But if you get last, you have to DD. I have to go to bars with other people, be sober, and then drive drunk people around.
That's a fucking sketch.
That's not a sketch. This is probably me recording.
You gotta take a little camera with you, and you gotta take that shit.
Oh, God. He said that, and they just grabbed it.
Yeah, the problem with intro decks, they're really, really, really fast.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah.
It's a video. God, I'm gonna have to brighten this like crazy. But it's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare for you.
Oh my god. I can't think of another thing. Oh my god. Maybe law. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, what would be worse than that?
I found a picture, and I'm going to have to find it again for the edit, of a 280-pound catfish they found in South America.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of deep-sea fish and, fish in general.
Well,
not like little, not like cute fish like koi and like goldfish and different shit like that. Well, big goldfish get
big
big.
fish can get big.
But I'm afraid of like,
What about tasty
I'm afraid of like, because we don't fucking know what's in the fucking water. 280-pound catfish. There's a full-grown man sitting next to him.
Yeah.
He's not as big as him.
I have to tell you that I'm not convinced that photo wasn't photoshopped. Okay, I'm not convinced.
No.
But I will also say that I think it is totally possible for a catfish to get that big. I do. I think it can get fucking
including the
big.
catfish and actually including the goldfish,
Yep.
don't have size limiters.
Right. As
on
long
their
as
genetics.
they eat, they will grow. I get that.
Yes.
But that's a big. Where the fuck is that fish going? I mean, that's got to be
That fish is probably 40 years old.
I mean, it's got to be, and living in the deepest part of wherever that shit was living.
Yes.
Because that was a big.
Do catfish
fish.
eat meat?
Yeah, catfish will eat just about anything.
That's what I was telling my wife. And she's like, no, they just eat plants.
No,
they fucking don't. They eat whatever the fuck.
Just about.
I know that because they have sharp ass teeth.
Yep. If they get big enough and your dog fall into it, it'll eat your dog. It will.
It will. That thing will eat a child up to 16.
Totally, absolutely,
280 pounds.
absolutely. The stories about the snakes, the big ass fucking constricting snakes that
Anaconda?
eat people. The catfish, there are fish big enough to eat, and I'm not talking about like that. And I'm not even talking about sharks and shit. I'm talking about regular old ordinary shit that you would like cook up on a skillet with some, garlic and some salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Catfish tastes good though.
Catfish is
fucking delicious.
What makes me sad? What was that one place in the gas station on the north side of town?
Gas station, north side of town place.
It was the only place you could get good fried catfish in the entire fucking city.
I totally missed that place.
And it went under.
Really?
Yeah, it was. They had a fried catfish sandwich that would make you want to slap your mama.
No. All right, we're on the topic of seafood. I'm just going to say it. Okay, we live in a place in the Midwest.
It's hard to get seafood. It's hard.
Good seafood does not. I'm sorry. Red Lobster is not good seafood.
It's garbage.
Red Lobster. I mean, that's like. I mean, Red Lobster isn't that much better than Long John Silver.
This is going to help prove your point. But my parents love Red Lobster.
I know.
Midlife crisis people who've lived in the Midwest
And back in the day, back when I was when I was young and uninformed and didn't have like sophisticated tastes, I would have said the same thing. I said, "Oh, Red Lobster, yay!"
No.
But I grew up and I got sophisticated tastes, and I went to like coasts and I went to places where there was like actual good seafood. That shit is not seafood, okay? But luckily there are places you can go and buy your own. Yeah. I spent $60 on 2 big old massive fillets of halibut.
Where'd you get it?
Oh my fucking God! It's this little place, north
Local talk.
east side, local talk, northeast side of town. It's called Nebraska Surf and Turf. Fucking phenomenal. They have fucking everything there, fresh and frozen. I got fresh.
I'm gonna find that place.
$60 for 2 big old fillets of halibut. Totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Good seafood is. To be fair, we have a city that has great food.
We do.
Remarkably great food, and especially considering location.
Right.
And we do have a couple of sushi shops that are really great.
Yeah, actually, local sushi.
Yes,
it's good.
That are truly great.
Absolutely true.
It has a lot to do with we have a large refugee and immigrant population in Lincoln, which is surprising. So the amount of ethnic and cultural foods that we get is amazing for where we're at.
I will prove it to you.
No. I want to hear the heartbeat.
Yes, I ate a baby. I'm proud. I'm not ashamed. I'm just not ashamed.
Not ashamed.
Not ashamed.
Okay, so the thing I'm going to finally get back to.
Back to, yeah.
That I was annoyed about.
Oh, holy shit.
I thought he totally lost it.
Yeah, I thought he was just going to skip over it and never come back. I do a lot of stuff. When people ask me what I do, it's really fucking hard to explain. I do a lot of stuff with you guys. I do some construction stuff. I do a lot of things, but it's really hard to concise in a thing. And I have some friends that are convinced I do nothing with my day.
Dude, I run my own company, and I know people who are convinced I do nothing all day.
Yeah.
My wife is pretty much convinced I do nothing all day.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah. It bugs me to no fucking end. Especially like some of the people that I get this from don't do anything themselves. Okay, I don't want to give examples because I'm gonna fucking edit out people, but
No, it's okay. I mean, they can
yeah.
comment in the comments down below. That's what it's for.
Nobody watches.
All right. Nobody watches this show.
I didn't even look at the analytics. I'm done looking at analytics.
Yeah, just don't.
I haven't done
don't.
that in like a year.
No, don't do it.
Looking at the stuff
Yeah.
because it just doesn't matter to me anymore. Like until it hits like 10,000 views or something like that, maybe that let's be fair, like 1,000. But like,
yeah.
then it'll matter. But up to that point, it's what are you doing?
I'm just looking at the audio, making sure it's cool. We do not have a hammer person.
What the? And who the fuck are we, asshole?
So
No.
I'm pulling back the veil, okay? There's no camera person.
We didn't put the screen up.
Yeah, we didn't put the little monitor up.
We
so now I gotta
generally
go.
have like a big monitor that we put up.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I didn't bring anyway.
In a
go on.
hurry? You took 2 shots before you got on screen. What were you in a hurry to do?
I mean, at home. Let's move on. You were saying.
The monitor's right there. I can see it in the box.
Shut up.
It's fine. Behind the curtain. All right.
Anyway, you were saying.
No, that's pretty much. It just bugs me. Like
That people don't.
I get it. You don't get what I do.
This is what it comes down to, dude. I'll tell you, and I'm going to tell everybody out there, okay? Most people, and I'm not judging. Most people work for other people,
Yes.
okay? There's a percentage of us that are trying some shit. And sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. But we're trying things, and we're not so much interested in being a cog in someone else's machine. There's a machine that we want to create, and we want to have other people help us and be cogs. But we're not so much into that.
I gotta be honest, on a day-to-day basis, I wish I could be okay with working at a bank or something like that.
There are moments.
It would be a
right?
happier life. It would be a much happier life.
If we were not sort of
We're like, God, we're awesome.
I think there's some validity in that. If we could be satisfied
Yeah.
just being in the moment, and
I could be, well,
I get that.
If that would have been, if I could be that person, I would have made it through college.
Yeah.
I would have gotten a good degree. I would have gotten a good job. I would have gotten a good job in journalism, which, believe it or not, still exists. And I probably, would have been successful.
Yeah, it would have just been, you go through the steps.
I had a lot of connections, a lot of up in the industry, and I would have been very successful.
Yeah,
but I just am incapable of it. And it's at an instinctual level, and I'm really fucking pissed off about it sometimes.
And again, it's not about, I'm not judging anybody, but I do. I feel that there are people who are creators, and creators tend to be...
Die alone.
Well, but they're not satisfied just being... just walking through, going through the motions, or being a part of that. They want to create. They don't mind being a part of something as long as it's creating something interesting and new. But that gets boring. Once you've created something, you got to move on. You got to start creating again.
It's an addiction.
It totally is. It totally is.
It's an unfortunate addiction.
Yeah. And not to bring anybody down, but there's a darkness to that, and sometimes you fall prey to it, and sometimes you got to like that. That's why you do shit like this.
You were telling me that this is like, you do this stuff just because it's like part of the fun.
It's so much fun. Yeah, obviously it is. And there's people that you can connect with from the past, or new people that you can connect with. And at your wedding, I had a dude, I had no idea who he was, that came up to me and was just like, dude, I just gotta tell you, stomach. That's fucking awesome, man.
Was it?
It's like one of your uncles or
Michael
something.
David?
Could be. I don't know. I don't remember the dude's name.
Tall
I feel
dude
awful
with
now.
glasses.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, Michael David. He's probably watching this right now. Hey, Mike.
Thanks, man.
He's one of the 3 Michaels in the Crawford family.
But that's why it's part of why we do this. We need to create, and then we want to be noticed for it. We want to be recognized, and that sometimes is enough. Some dude you don't know walking up to you and just saying, "Dude, shit was fucking awesome." Sometimes that's all it takes.
I'm going to completely jump tracks right now.
Do it, jump it, because we're getting way
David-
too serious right now.
Michael David loves. You're still getting shouted out, dude. He loves board games, even more than I do, probably. Which is amazing because I created an entire
see that?
fucking show that lasted for a year and a half. That's still, yeah, maybe
It's still going. It's still going.
Kind of.
This is a special occasion show now. Check it out. It's also on our YouTube. It is Distracted Gaming. Check it out. It's good. What? What?
Shut up.
What?
They're here. They know it exists.
I know, it's right there. It's right.
No.
Go over there. It's right there.
Don't. Oh, I gotta put that in now. Thanks. But he's apparently there's like a board game convention in Lincoln, Nebraska, once a year, and he was telling me, he's like, you guys should do a thing at that, and I'm like.
That's kind of brilliant.
You know what? We probably should do a thing. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get a hold of the people in charge of.
That is a great fucking idea. We totally need to do that. I'm totally
I don't know
down
what we
with that.
would do. I have
I'm
no
totally down with
concept of what we would do.
We just do the show.
Just do the show.
Do the show from the convention.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, man. I'll
maybe.
pull some people in. We'll do some multi-camera shit.
They do like awesome board games that you like. Even me, I've never heard of. Like super nerdy shit. Maybe we do like a super long episode. Maybe we do like a super long episode, and I dig out my real nerd game.
No.
Cause yeah, I've got some nerdy ones.
Truth be told, I'm not a big game fan. So it's always been being on Distracted Game has always been interesting for me because it's never been about the game. It's always been about the distracted. So
we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see.
It probably won't happen, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Where we got? Okay.
We're good.
Yes. Cut all of this.
Suddenly we just go quiet. It's just like we ran out of shit to talk about.
Actually, this is a good time to cut all this because there's a lobster commercial going on behind this.
Well, is this Red Lobster? Because fuck, that's what I'm talking about. This is not seafood. Anyway, I actually have something that I would like to discuss, and I think this is.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a brilliant. Well,
That's a new one.
Here we go. I shout out to Mike here. He has a very sophisticated, developed palate for shitty beer. It's amazing. So we were at this thing, out of town. We were shooting. We had to stay the night, and we stayed at Holiday Inn Express. It's the same place that
You fucking picked this beer out. Don't fucking put this on.
No, I'm
you
going.
picked it out.
Check this out. Check this shit out. Even before that. Okay, so we get there, and it's Holiday Inn Express, so it's a little bit pricey. It's a little bit more than we want to spend. So we get there, and they're having a beer wine thing, right? They're doing beers and wines, and you could just go there as a guest, and they just give you free beer and wine. Truth be told, we had some shit to do afterwards, so we didn't push to see how far they'd let us go with the free beer.
I would have if we didn't have shit to do.
Right? But, okay, so we get in our free beers, and Dorothy had wine.
Because she's classy and shit.
Yeah, well, she is.
Dorothy, don't watch this. Please don't watch this.
She's totally classy, it's true. And I'm all like, wow, this is some cheap beer. And he says, oh, this is... So we decided, okay, who's right? He says Coors. I said Keystone. Who was right?
Maybe the same company, by the way.
You were right. The waitress comes up. She says it's Keystone Light.
No, Coors Light.
Coors Light, I'm sorry. Coors Light. Close enough. He still wins. Sophisticated palate. He totally called it right there. Now, what he was talking about...
I can figure out my goat piss, and don't ask me why.
He totally can. What he's talking about is later on in the evening after we set up, we go to Super Walmart, okay? Because it's right next to the fucking hotel. We spent way too much. We spent way too much time in there. First of all, just sort of wandering around and doing the thing. But we decided to get some beer. I mean, that's why we went there. Quite honestly, is to get some beer and a clipboard. Go figure. And we picked a beer. We had a 6-pack of decent sort of, branded multi. What do you even call that? What was the first thing we chosen? Was some kind of
it was
micro brew from one
like
of the
that.
big guys, right?
$9 beer.
Yeah, it was $9.
$10 beer.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean anything if they're watching on the coast.
True enough. True enough.
Coors is a $10 beer.
So we decide in our wannabe hipsterness to let's get some 40s and go old school.
We didn't decide. Fuck.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for the bus.
Dude, you have a car. You don't need to wait for the bus.
No, I know. I'm just waiting for it so I can throw you under it.
I decided.
You wandered down.
Totally my fault. I totally get it.
You wandered looking for 40s. And you decided, hey, I want these.
I wanted to go old school 90s and get some Mickey's 40s because there's something about Mickey's. They didn't have those. But
Mickey's
they just
is actually not as bad as you think.
They got big old cans of stuff, and I don't even know what the shit was called. It just had a fancy can.
It was called Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion.
I'm gonna put it's gonna be right here.
It should be. Shit, that shit should be a video game. Steel Battalion.
It is a video game.
Well, there you go.
It's actually, I'm fairly certain I'm right about this, but it's a video game that came with a peripheral controller that had the most buttons of all time. It was something like 70 some odd buttons.
Steel Battalion.
No, it was like 2 or 4 pedals and a full thing with 2 sticks, and like there was even a flip up ejection button.
Nice.
Like it was a big deal.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Steel Battalion
It
is
was like $250.
well, in that case it's kind of, but in this case with beer, Steel Battalion, it is sort of the that is the poster child for why you look at the price before you buy something.
Yes.
Because you do get what you pay for, people.
I still remember
how much was two cans of, I think it was 36 ounces.
36 ounces.
36 ounces of Steel Battalion.
It was $3.15. That's with tax.
I did not know that.
They're like $1 a piece if you put in tax.
That was the worst shit I think I have ever put into my mouth. Yeah. Phrasing! Yeah. Well, no.
There's claim.
That's a big... I did go to college. So, but yes, it was pretty horrible. But Mike, it's story time. Okay, I'm going to read you a story, and the story is called "A Cry for Help." He still was able to drink the entire 36 ounces. I couldn't do it. It was that bad.
I don't waste booze. Okay? That is a personal decision I made very early on in my life. And it has led to many breakups, rehab, and frankly, dysfunction amongst all. But I am a man of values, so that is...
All right, bring it up. There you go. All right.
Speaking of shitty beer, that's what I'm drinking today.
Yeah, you just...
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it has ice in the name.
Anything. It could be Milwaukee's best ice, but you don't know. I mean, it could be pretty much anything.
I have not had the Beast in a while.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
We're about a half hour. So.
This is getting cut.
Hey, thanks for coming.
No.
Oh, we're not done yet?
No, we're not ending like that, though.
What? You want to do something. I can see it in your eyes.
We're not ending like that, though. I just can't think of it right now because I'm drunk.
Oh, well, you know. Well, okay, something else we can end on. How about this? It was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday just a few days ago.
We're going to have your birthday party this weekend.
Right.
By the
time this comes out, it will have had my birthday gathering, and I'm having a birthday gathering with my friend Andy. Andy, you're not watching this, but shout out to you. It's your birthday actually today. While we're our shoot day, Andy's birthday. Happy birthday, Andy.
I like Andy.
He's a decent dude. Anyway, my point, it's my birthday. I'm 44 years old. That's okay. I'm proud of it. I'm 44.
My wife thought you were 48.
I no longer like her. Not at all. And the weird part is it was her birthday just a little bit ago, like on Saturday. It was her birthday just a few days ago. So there's lots of birthdays happening in February.
We're doing a chili cook-off.
We are. We're doing chili cook-off. I make some good fucking chili. I'll tell you guys right now.
My wife's chili is gonna kick your fucking ass.
Badass.
It's gonna kick your ass. She's gonna kick your ass.
Here's the funny part. They'll probably be so similar. His wife's pretty cool. I'll give her that. You know, and she's February. She's a February birth.
This sounds like a "I'm not racist" but statement.
Well. I'm sure her chili is perfectly acceptable, and I would probably eat and go, damn, that's some good chili. But you guys will taste my chili, and you'll be like, holy fuck! That's what you will be like. Yes, it's totally true. We'll let you know. I'll film it when he eats my chili.
You will not.
I'm totally gonna.
You'll forget.
I have my phone out. Be all like, dude, taste my chili, and you'll be like, holy fuck! Just like that. It's totally gonna be that way.
There's so many hairs in this, Chad! What the fuck?
You don't want to know what the secret sauce is.